It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Friday, the 27th of May. I'm Michael Groff. Another hot day ahead, temperatures above average, but then a cooling trend for the Memorial Day holiday weekend. And in fact, by Sunday and Monday, temperatures below average, and that should be accompanied by some breezy to locally windy conditions. But then the heat starts to return by the middle and latter part of next week. And all the while, of course, you know, we stay dry. All right, we'll get into all of that in just a moment, but first, don't blink because you'll miss it. It's Photo Friday, and that's where we take a look at some of the photos and or videos that you guys have submitted. Just one submission this week from David Parnell, and it's a sunset from the other night. I believe this was taken over in the West Valley. That looks spectacular. Thank you, David. As always, couldn't do Photo Friday without you guys. groffshow@gmail.com is my email address. That is groffshow@gmail.com for Photo Friday. All right, here's a look at the almanac from yesterday. 105 degrees, the afternoon high, 78, the morning low, the normal high, 98, the normal low, 73. And as we take a look outside right now at 10:05 a.m., sunny sky across the valley. We're at 91 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 36, relative humidity 14%. The winds are light and the barometer is falling. The weather pattern across the country, that vigorous trough that we've been talking about for the last few days, it's headed toward the east coast. Some severe weather possible out ahead of that. Here in the southwest, we still have a ridge that's beginning to scoot off to the east because a trough is now sitting out there over the Pacific Northwest, the center of which near Vancouver Island. And that system will be heading east this weekend. That will flatten out our ridge and bring us some breezy to windy conditions at times and somewhat cooler temperatures. The watch warning map, yes, with those expected breezy to windy conditions, we have red flag warnings here over a good portion of the southwestern United States, low humidity, dry conditions, so wildfires are an elevated risk for us. Elsewhere, a tornado watch over parts of North Carolina, Virginia, and Maryland. And the convective outlook for today, some of those same areas, you got that standard slight risk for a good portion of the middle Atlantic coast, and a risk of severe storms over the northern Rockies and out into the northern plains. And here's a look at the tropics in the East Pacific. We still have one wave of concern out there. That's off the southern coast of Mexico. An 80% chance this develops, according to the National Hurricane Center. But even if it does, it hugs the Mexican coast. It should stay very far away from us. No impact on our weather. But always good to see the tropics beginning to bubble up this time of the year because more active tropics could, and I say could, mean a potentially more active monsoon for us way down the road. So we'll just have to watch. All right, here's a look at precipitation. This is valid through Friday morning of next week. No rain in the valley, nothing statewide, and any rainfall of significance will stay far to the east of us across New Mexico and points to the east. So we stay dry, as is often the case, and we'll talk about why that is right now as we take a look at the models. Here we go. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid 2 o'clock this afternoon. Ridge still around here. The upper heights above average, a west-southwesterly flow aloft, and that's going to keep humidity levels low. The storm track is going to stay to the north of us. But look at that impressive trough up there right around Vancouver Island and over the Pacific Northwest, and that should help to cool us off over the next few days. So what it all means for us down at the surface, starting with today, sunny sky, another hot one out there. Highs somewhere between about 101 to 105. Tonight, clear sky, overnight lows upper 60s to upper 70s, and then tomorrow, sunny sky, but somewhat cooler temperatures. Highs should fall back at least a few degrees, back toward the upper 90s to around 103. And then as we go to Sunday, sunny but breezy, maybe even locally windy in the afternoon. High temperatures, low to mid 90s, and same thing for Memorial Day. Sunny, breezy at times, especially in the afternoon. High temperatures, low to perhaps middle 90s. And stronger wind gusts could be found across northern Arizona. Be aware, especially if you're heading on the I-40. So that could be a problem. But other than that, no real major issues for us this Memorial Day holiday weekend. As we go to Tuesday, that system is going to start to move on out and ridging will gradually build back in. High temperatures climbing back toward the mid to upper 90s for Tuesday. Wednesday, a couple of degrees either side of 100. And by Thursday, sunny and plain old hot once again. High temperatures 102 to 106. Some of our guidance says we could even be a degree or two hotter than that. Here's a week from today. This is Friday, the 3rd of June, and we've got a rather elongated trough extending from the Gulf of Alaska all the way into the western states, the far southern periphery of which nosing into the southwest. almost looks like a negative tilt system, but unfortunately for us this far south, that's not going to result in much of anything at all. Maybe a few high clouds, some breezy conditions, and temperatures might start to fall off a few degrees if this is correct, but we have seen a number of different outcomes and solutions here. Then going out 10 days, this is Sunday, the 5th of June, and yeah, we still have a rather substantial elongated trough extending from the Aleutian Islands all the way through the Gulf of Alaska and through the Pacific Northwest out into the Central Plain states. And in that setup, yes, a northwesterly flow aloft, we'd still be dry, but temperatures probably at or maybe just a shade below average if that verifies. As we check out rainfall for Phoenix going out through the 10th of June, and this is coming off of the European ensemble, you've got 51 members in this ensemble cluster, and about a handful of them show some precipitation, but there's just no threat of meaningful precipitation anytime soon. We'll watch model trends, though. The GFS ensemble has a few members that try to bring rainfall in as well, but we're not going to worry about that right now. And temperatures off the national blend of models, the downtrend for this weekend and into the first part of next week, but then by about this time next week, we could be sizzling once again. This has us all the way up at 107 degrees for Thursday and Friday of next week. Oof. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here on Monday morning. Of course, updates before that if necessary. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. And music fans, check it out. Available 24/7, 365, my streaming station. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music, have a lot of fun while doing that. I say we because it's myself and my one and only Michelle that are involved in the programming and operation of that station. And Michelle works very hard with the charts and graphs and analysis and all that MBA kind of stuff that just makes my head spin because I really don't understand a lot of that stuff. So without her, there probably wouldn't be a streaming station. So you'd better listen. That's my guilt trip. So I'll leave a link to it in the description. Without Michelle, I know I would be a lost soul in a harsh world. Everybody should have a Michelle. All right, thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support, it is so greatly appreciated, far more than I could ever express here. You guys be safe out there. There's a lot of crazies around this Memorial Day holiday weekend. I know I probably don't need to say this to you guys, but I feel I should say it anyway. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and boat. We had these boating accidents of late. And watch your kids around the swimming pool. Stay cool, stay hydrated out there. Have yourselves a great Friday and an absolutely epic Memorial Day holiday weekend.